So guys, what's going on? Instant match reaction. Manchester United win by 3-0 against Charlton Athletic as we advance into the semi-final of this year's League Cup. And honestly, I'm not happy with the performance today. The result probably says it was a bit more comfortable than it was. But again, you see the difference when you bring on Casemiro, Eriksen and Rashford in about the 70th minute compared to what we had starting today. It's levels above, and that's a concerning part for me. The depth in this squad, I've always said, the depth is not good enough. The players we have to come in and do a job can't do a job. And especially in that second half today, we were second best. For the majority of that game, we were second best. And Charlton could have got back into this game. We were really, really poor. We lost all complacency in the game. Probably too complacent at times in that game as well. And overall, I'm not happy with that second half. I thought the first half, Anthony's goal was absolutely brilliant. The wonder of a left foot, doing us a job, putting it in that top left corner. And from there, I thought it was going to be a rout. I thought we were going to just push forward, win this game by 3 or 4-0. And we have won it by 3 or 4-0, but not in the convincing style to do it. We needed Marcus Rashford to come on to get the 2 other goals. And I don't know how that Rashford guy keeps on coming on and doing what he's doing at the moment. You know, whether he's starting for Manchester United, whether he's on the bench, he is the difference maker in this side. As soon as Casemiro came on, you just see the quality went up. Eriksen as well, and Rashford as well, scoring the 2 goals. You just see a difference in the side, and that's where we are going to struggle this season in these type of competitions for me, because we can't play our key players, our best players, our normal 11 every single game, especially with the amount of games we have coming up. It's just not doable at the moment. So it was a shame, because when Pellistri came on as well, he looked so much better than Alanga has in the past year or so. You know, why doesn't he get more minutes? Why didn't he get a chance today? I wanted to see Zidane Iqbal as well. Didn't get to see him at all today, which was quite unusual, because he was a player who's playing in the pre-season friendlies, who was involved quite a lot and looked really, really good. So I didn't really get why he didn't start today, or even was involved in the game coming off the bench. But there was a start for 17-year-old Kobe Mainu, whatever his name was, and I was absolutely delighted with that. You know, just to give him that start and give him a feel of what it's like at Old Trafford, playing out there, the atmosphere, just being around the stadium. It was absolutely amazing that Ten Hag gave him the opportunity today. One he will never forget. But we will talk about the team. So it was Tom Heaton in goal. No start for Jack Butland today. He was on the bench, I think, but Tom Heaton was in there. Then it was Lisandro Martinez alongside Maguire. And then it was Diego Dallo, starting. And Tyrone Malacia. Fred and McTominay. McFred back involved in the middle. And Kobe Mainu. It was Anthony, Alejandro Garnacho, and Elanga as our forward line. Elanga starting up front today. And again, no impact at all, which is really sad to see, because that guy, he's going to struggle even going on loan for a club at the moment, the way he's playing. But that was a team going into the game, and I liked it. Rotated side, Martinez getting minutes, Diego Dallo getting minutes, other than, again, pulled up halfway through the game and went off injured. And it's not one of those injuries where he tried to get up on it and try and, try to run it off or try and just play on. He didn't do that. He stayed down and he came off straight away. So maybe that's a sign that's a bit more serious than we thought, and we've gone way too early with bringing him back into the squad. I'm not too sure in that department yet, but hopefully that's not serious, because some people don't understand how good and how vital he is in this Manchester United team under Ten Hag. So that's a bit of a worry, and I was sad to see him go off. But as I said, perfect team, to be fair. Maguire coming in didn't have an issue with that. McTominay and Fred I expected. Didn't expect Kobe Manu to start, to be fair. I thought maybe because he was been training well, maybe been training better than all the others, maybe that's why he got a start in this game. But yeah, Anthony as well, I thought was good to get his confidence up again, hopefully play him into form, which is the best thing to do with Anthony at the moment. And he got a beautiful goal today, and that left foot is just wonderful what he has. It really is. When he can cut in on that left and have space to do something, maybe not against the top teams, but against these type of sides, then you just see how good he is. It is wonderful to see when it works and when it pays off. So I was happy with his goal. Garnacho, I thought, was absolutely amazing today. Every time he got onto the ball, he had one thing in his mind: run forward, run forward, run forward, take the player on, have a shot, create an opportunity. And the amount of opportunities he created today for Eriksen, McTominay, and they just couldn't get on the end of it. Dallo as well, and they just couldn't get him to the end of it, or just couldn't score the goal. But he just reminds me right now of a young Ronaldo. First thing in his head, get down, move the ball forward, try and create, try and get that shot off. And it's absolutely amazing to see the progress Garnacho is making in this side. So I was happy to see him starting today as well. We did see, as I said, Palestri came on, and I was happy with him. As soon as he came on, he was dancing around players, got the assist for Rashford's goal. But I've said the main thing about the game today, which I've taken from it, is that this team and the squad we have is really not a good enough squad for Manchester United. It really isn't, because you're seeing the fringe players coming in, they can't do a job, and this is against Charlton Athletic. And as I said earlier on, you just see the level of quality goes from about, say 20% on that pitch, and it goes straight up to about 95% when you bring on Casemiro, Rashford and Eriksen. You just see how that just changed the game. In a matter of about 5 or 10 minutes, Casemiro is playing balls, pinging balls like there was no one there. And then also Rashford got 2 goals as well. Took that second goal beautifully. The first one, maybe a bit lucky, but again, I'm loving Rashford at the moment. 6 goals in 6 straight games now. And again, he's just absolutely loving this Ten Hag vibe, which we're all getting. He's engaged in what he wants Ten Hag wanting him to do in his team, and I'm absolutely amazed. I'm absolutely happy with it, guys. But we will get into the player ratings. But as I said, I'm happy to progress into the Cup. A massive opportunity now for Manchester United to kick on this season in this Carabao Cup competition and go on to win the trophy. And now we're in the semi-final. We've got to throw everything at this Cup this season for me. I don't know when the next game is. I don't know when the draw is, to be fair. Well, the draw will be tomorrow because there's some more games tomorrow. But if we have to play City in the next round, we've got to play City because we've got to play them at some point. But hopefully, I think Newcastle won today, so we could get Newcastle, or we could get Wolverhampton or Forest, who are playing tomorrow as well. But yeah, let me get into the player rating. So Tommy Eaton for me, going to give him a solid 6. Average game, didn't get tested too much. When he did, he was calm, he was collected, and he dealt with everything very, very well. Much better than Dubravka did when he made his debut for Manchester United. So I was happy with Tommy, and I give him a 6. Malacia, I was much happier with Malacia's performance. I thought his recoveries, his positioning was really, really good today. On a lot of counter attacks Charlton had, he was just in the right position to pick that ball off, intercept that ball, and again, I just thought he had a better game today. And we've always said about Malacia, I don't have too much of an opinion on it. I don't know what to think about Malacia in this Manchester United team at the moment. He's just he's not a player I've got an opinion of. He's just that player which will get better. He's average at the moment, but again, he has time to progress. But again, I thought he had a decent game. So Diego Dallo didn't really play too much of the game, but Wan-Bissaka, when he came on, thought was good as well. So I will give him a 6. Again, really helped out in the attacking area. Joined up well as well with Garnacho, which I was really happy with. So I'll give Wan-Bissaka... I'll give him a 6, to be fair, when he came on. Maguire, give him a 5, to be fair. Martinez, for me, had a bit of a shaky start to the second half, but again, just that warrior inside of him came out today. He wants to win every single ball that comes his way. No one's going to get in the way of Martinez. No one's going to get past him as long as Martinez is making sure he is in that correct position and wanting the ball. It's always going to be his, so I was liking that today. And as I've said, it's important that he gets minutes in this side because on Saturday, it's a massive, massive game in that Manchester derby. So he needed minutes to try and get back up to full fitness and raring to go. And I just don't think that Martinez and Maguire partnership really works at all, because you see the difference when Varane and Martinez are playing. There's that hunger in both of them. Every single challenge they're making, they're going over to each other. They're giving each other a hug. They're saying, we want this more than they do. And you just don't see that with Maguire and Martinez as a pair. So, 5, and then I'm going to give Martinez a 6 as well. McTominay, I'm going to give a 5. I thought, again, bang average. And in a game against Charlton Athletic as well, I thought he was really, really poor. Fred, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Fred under Ten Hag so far this season. He's been using well off the bench, and today deserved to start because of those performances. And again, impressed today, to be fair. Every time he picked up the ball, there was only one thing in his mind, that was to just drive forward with the ball, create that opportunity. And again, he found himself in a few good opportunities today. Had a free kick off the post, was unlucky probably not to score today. So I will give Fred I'm going to give him a 7 actually. I thought he was really good. I was happy with Fred today. Garnacho for me is going to get my man of the match shout today. I'm going to give him an 8. As I've said, we've talked about him already. So good. Doesn't lack confidence, does he? That man does not lack one bit of confidence, and he's only progressing in the right way and the way we need him to progress in this side. We can't rush him into things. We can't go too quickly with him. But at the moment, he's going with the pace we want him to go at. And some people can cope with that. Some people can't. We've seen it with Alanga. You can't really cope with that. But Garnacho at the moment is just thriving with confidence. And every time he gets on the ball, everyone's excited about him. Everyone's getting up to see what he wants to do. And it just reminds you of a young Ronaldo, as I've said. So I'm really happy with him. My man in the match. Kobe Mainu today, not involved in the game as much as I was hoping he would, to be fair. Yes, there's a lot of hype about him, but He's 17, and when I saw people saying, not good enough, didn't perform well today, when people were coming out saying, first game at Old Trafford, didn't think he looked too out of place, but there's people that are like, this is just a fan base we have at the moment, people don't look into the future or what's going to be best for the player going forward, and it's definitely going to be a type of loan and then bring him back to get more experience. But overall, I was delighted that Ten Hag gave him this chance, because it will get him to learn. That's all this is. It's a learning process for him, and hopefully, again, we'll see him in the future for more opportunities with this squad. So I'm going to give Carabao a solid. We'll give him a 5. We'll give him a 5 today, because I didn't think he was that good. But again, I'm not going to be too harsh on the fella, because he is 17, born in 2005, mind. So yeah, Alanga for me gets a 3. Anthony Elanga is just that. There's no more. There's no saving that guy in this squad anymore. He's not good enough. He didn't look good against a League One side today at all. The worst player in our side by far. Doesn't create anything. Doesn't get involved in the play. And when he's on the ball, every time he loses it. And it's frustrating. It's really frustrating, because there's a player in there. There is a player, but we're just not seeing it from him. And we've gave him enough chances to get it right or to fix what's going on. But again, just play him at striker, right wing, left wing. It's not working out. So definitely, as I said, he probably wouldn't even help with a loan at the moment with the way he's playing. So I would send him out when we can for a loan. Don't know where, maybe a different league like Serie A or something. Maybe a coat better over there, and hopefully get him to learn a few things. But yeah, Langa for me gets a 3, and then that's all, isn't it? That's all we've written. Anthony for me gets I give him a 6 as well. I thought the goal was tremendous, an absolute brilliant goal from him. We've seen that, the signature Anthony curling to the top left corner, and overall I thought he was a 6 today. Didn't really progress from that moment or get better from that moment, but again, we need to play him into confidence, and that's what we're doing. The more goals he's going to score, the more confident he's going to get. So yeah, I thought Ten Hag today, I think he will not be impressed with that side. He will not be impressed from what he saw today. Of course, the reaction from, I think, what I loved the most was when he brought on Rashford, when he brought on Casemiro, when he brought on Eriksen, when it didn't look like it was going right, when we didn't look like we were going to hold on, just to shore things up. And, they did that for him. They made sure we come out of here 3 goals to 0 and through to the next round. So credit to him for the subs. Brilliant today from him. But again, it's the troubles, and the worry for me is the squad we have is just not good enough. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. If you did enjoy the video and the game, make sure to smash this video a like, guys. It'd be much appreciated. Subscribe bottom right corner. But for me, guys, and today's video, that's it. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.